And then Arsenal just got smoked 3-0.
So
forgive Fred.
So what should we start with then? Should we start with that, seeing as that's the most recent?
It's fresh.
It's fresh.
Fresh for Fredz.
Very fresh.
It's very fresh for Fredz right now.
Come on, let's hear your opinion.
Let's keep it real, and we got to take it for what it is now. Arteta's getting it wrong. People are talking about, we're playing in this formation, defensive stability is all this and that. Defensive blood. We just lost 3-0 to Aston Villa, and it like I'm not saying that Villa ain't a good team or whatever, safe, but come on, man. We've caught 4 losses this season already. This system is not working. It will people are trying to make arguments for it. It's never gonna, bro. You're playing 3 centre backs. One of them centre backs is a left back. Tierney's a left back. He's playing third centre back. You've got a new guy in Gabriel come. He's not even experienced in the Premier League, even though he's doing really well. That doesn't matter though, because you're throwing him into the deep end. And then you've got rotations between Louise, Mustafi, Rob Holding. No, none of them are top class. Then our right back, Bellerin's been all right this season. That's someone I can say, all right, he's been all right this season. But he's still not top class. He's not good enough to be playing. He's our main right wing back. And then you got obviously Saka on the left wing back, which I don't mind, but sometimes it's Saka, sometimes it's Maitland-Niles. Like, there's no consistency. You understand what I'm saying?
And you know, with youth players, you can't be too hard on them for consistency.
And I'm not trying to be, and I'm not harsh on the young players, because it's like they need the experienced players, they need the managers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then we've got 2 defensive midfielders. Al Nenny's not a creative midfielder. Partey's not a creative midfielder. Yeah, we've got them 2. So we're relying on these overlapping fullbacks in Saka and Bellerin. Are these creative? Are they Trent and Robertson? No, they're not. They're not. Our 3 centre backs. And one of them is not even a centre back. And then who are we crossing into?
Aubameyang.
Yeah, but
we'll get into Aubameyang.
If it's coming from Saka's side, it's not touching Aubameyang.
And then the thing is, a lot of people say, oh, but Aubameyang's played out wide in his career before. Somebody bring me out the numbers when he played out wide and how many he scored. There's nothing in his career that warrants him playing out wide and scoring 20 plus, 30 plus goals. He's never has in his career.
So who do you
when
think
he played
gets
out
dropped
wide,
then?
bro, Lacazette has to get dropped. Lacazette has to go. He has to get dropped onto the bench.
So how would start? What front 3 would you?
Bro, listen, I'm going straight. It's a 4-3-3. Yeah, it's a 4-3-3. Aubameyang plays the best through the middle. There's nobody can argue with me against that, because his numbers show. Go look at his numbers at Borussia Dortmund when he played through the middle. He scored more goals than Lewandowski. I'm not hearing him, bro. Last season when he scored 22 goals, it was not a testament to the system. It was a testament to Aubameyang's class, because he barely gets a chance. Last season, the only gear that has less chances than him was a guy that played for Southampton. Salah scored less goals than him and had 132 big chances missed. I'm sorry, man. Aubameyang had 10. It's not fair, man. It's not fair anymore.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
It's not benefiting him. The system don't work because it's not benefiting our most important player. How can a system work if it's not benefiting the most important player in your team? It's not happening. Our defense, it wasn't, bro. We're not Millwall. We're not flipping Charlton, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting mad right now because people are trying to argue that this 5-2-3 or whatever the hell we're playing works. It don't work. It don't work, bro. I'm sick of it. It's not, look, I'm not going to say that's all obviously irrational, but we've got to see what we're seeing right now. We're shit.
All right, my input on it. All right, I said Arsenal looked healthy at the start of the season because I did think so. Yeah, right. There was a few teams I thought looked healthy. Arsenal was one of them. I looked like you was looking like you're in your healthiest position. But I also said to you, man, yeah, right. The problem with Arsenal fans at the moment is you, man, are acting like you've done it, and you haven't done it yet. You've got to wait to do it. What I would be worried about if I was an Arsenal fan at the moment, you were right there. What I would be worried about, I don't know if other people agree here, right? What I would be personally worried about as an Arsenal fan at the moment, right, is when it's going wrong, he don't seem to know what to do to change it, fam.
And I said this from the very... I'm not Arteta. I support Arteta 100%. But I said this job that we want Arteta to come in and do, it's going to be hard for him. It's going to be too hard. There's a lot of paper over cracks. And us as Arsenal fans...
But putting Aubameyang at left wing, what's that? Why is he doing that?
I look at it like, hold on a minute. Okay, what is a poacher who excels in the box? He's like, if you look at his goals at Dortmund, we're not playing to our strengths. Are we playing to our strengths? We've got Lacazette holding the ball up in flipping defensive midfield, man. Do you know what the truth is? We're crying out for a different formation. We're crying out for a 10. The answer's not Mesut Ozil, as much as people think it's Ozil.
So when you were saying before that you see the Arsenal vision and you love what Arteta's doing and everything, fam, are you still feeling like that?
If we go to what I'm assuming, the Partey's,
he's
the
he's playing Aubameyang left wing.
Right.
Why is that going to change?
The only thing that I'm holding on to is the fact that Arteta's openly come out and said that we're like, this is just a temporary thing. You get me? Like, he wants to play in a 4-3-3. We need the personnel to play in a 4-3-3. But I'm sorry, man. If Carlo Ancelotti can make it work at Everton, Arteta needs to make it work at Arsenal, innit? Because it's just not. Look, come on, man.
It's refreshing to you.
All right,
talking
I was just about to say, what do you think, bro? Because we haven't.
Well, I'm a Spurs fan, so I'm just going to be honest with you as well. But with Arsenal,
they're super gas right now.
I'm super honest. Right now.
The Messiah's coming. That how Pep Guardiola's laptop and his board and collected his cones. Let's be honest. So that's what he done. He's coming as the Messiah. People have gone like, oh yeah, like Arsenal's going to be the next Man City. That's what everyone was on. Let's be honest. They thought Arsenal's going to be Man City. Yeah. That's what they thought. Then his record in the Premier League's the same as the other vampire. What was my name?
Mad thing, swear down.
Unai.
How many trophies did he win more than Pochettino?
Listen.
How many trophies did he win more than Poch? No. How many trophies did he win more than Poch?
That's not the argument.
All right, no. Just put some respect on it. Number one.
No.
Man, don't call him no training cone geezer, bro. Don't call him no training cone geezer, bro. If you got big Mourinho, bro, and where did you end up? What are you gonna do with him? What are you gonna do with him?
All right.
Man, I'm calling my manager a training. Man, I'm calling my manager a training cone laptop thing.
Stop.
You're the biggest achievement Spurs have done in the last 10 years is making the Champions League.
Now, you know what? Let him have his goal.
Just let him have his goal.
Let him
have his goal. Martinez also won the FA Cup with Wigan, right?
Let him have his goal, though. Let him have his goal.
What I'm trying to say is, though, Arsenal fans were very overly gassed. That's my point when he come in.
I'd agree.
Yeah? And he was at Man City for 2 seasons, as Pep Guardiola was number 2.
Yeah.
The same as Mike Phelan was at Man United, and Mike Phelan never got a job. But anyway, he went to Holland, got relegated, didn't he?
You're wrong, he got one at Central Coast Mariners in Australia.
But what I agree with what you're saying there, and I'm glad you've highlighted about Arteta. Like, he's played a couple formations as well, He played his 3, he's played the 4. And what it is his record's no better than Unai's, to be fair. It's the same, really. But what I'm saying is, I think he's Mr. Chick here, because what I'm worried about Arteta is, he come in and they won the FA Cup, which you do, and like you've won it for years, to be fair, and it kind of was the best and worst thing that could happen to him, because he thought it's all going to work, and then, as you know, like when Ali first took over, players are gassed and start running around and covering blades of grass, and then what it done, it papered over the cracks of the quality that you lack, and that's just being honest. Like Man United, like Tottenham did, a lot of teams just lack that quality, and without that, you're not going to win anything. And all that he's done then is he's gone into the season and he's thought, with his tactics and whatnot, but I just think he should have brought at least, like you said, you needed 6 signings. Like Tottenham made 4 quality. He needed 5-6 signings, but he only got Tierney world class. But I'm like, I'm waiting there ready to Arsenal transfer window. Everybody's back. I mean, he just sat there and thought, I can do this.
I completely disagree with you.
Your best striker, right? One of the best in the world, plays out left midfield. Don't know about that. Lacazette should have gone years ago, but you're still lacking, I think, 5 quality man. Like you need 5 quality man. You're right. The defence are all washed up.
I hear that.
Yeah, but one window.
Gabriel's coming in.
I hear that.
But one window.
I hear that.
I
hear that. 100% hear that. But for you to sit there and say Arteta's not addressed issues, he literally went out to sign a creative midfielder, one of the promising midfielders in the world. Everyone knows that. Houssam Aouar. You think he went for him for no reason? You think he signed Thomas Partey for no reason? You think he got Gabriel for no reason? He's addressing the issues.
He's doing good.
He's addressing the issues, bro.
Yeah, I think he's doing good, like I said, with the but let's say he still doesn't know his best team and his best formation.
100%. The personnel's not there. I agree with you.
How long has he had that? How long has he been there for?
Well, we've got to take everything into context. He came in, he was there for 2 months, and the coronavirus pandemic, never had time with the team, etc. We have to,
bro.
There's context. You have to apply the context.
New manager.
Unai Emery left him.
He's new to this. Let's be honest.
He is. But Unai Emery left.
Come out and everyone was like, and then nothing really happened.
Unai Emery left Arsenal in the shit.
When did he come last season?
He came in December
last season.
Yeah.
So he's had he's not had proper
time with his team. He's not even had a proper transfer window because of this whole coronavirus pandemic. Otherwise, we probably would have got a while.
But them conditions are for everybody.
Our transfer window was good.
Do you know what I compare it to? And I'm not doing it the same as Tottenham. We come in at roughly the same time as Mourinho. Mourinho outdone him for points though, by the way, but just done that, yeah. But then he come in, Mourinho said to the board, listen, this is what I need to change things up here, yeah. So you look at Tottenham now compared to the Poch, we just look different. We look like a Mourinho side. Now, whether it's good or bad, I mean, it just looks like a Mourinho side. with Arsenal, I look at them and I think, you look a bit like Emirates. You just still look a bit the same. You know what I mean? That's my argument.
I've seen.
You know what I mean? I still think. I still think you look hit and miss. That's what I mean. You still look like
of course,
you don't know your best players. And if I got 10 Arsenal fans in here, bro, and said pick your team and your formation, every Arsenal fan would pick a different team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I mean.
Because there is the inconsistency. I understand that.
He hasn't even outed, man, bro. You know what I mean? He hasn't even outed, man. And the first like Ertz the same question mark again. He hasn't outed things, big man. He hasn't really done. He hasn't just a lot of the issues that Arsenal had.
Pause for a minute.
Nah.
Wait, don't carry on.
I had to get the reaction out of there, big man. You know.